Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm back again. What a beautiful day it is. 3-0 to Chelsea. I'm just chuffed. I'm chuffed to bits. And you know, we're back. Another on-cup video. What I like to do at the end of every game. No nonsense. I'm going to throw it out there. As always, honest analysis. We're just mad. We're mad for at the moment. The clean sheets, man. 5 clean sheets in a row. When was the last time we've done that? I can tell you right now, the last time we've done that, and this stat is courtesy of CFC Daily, thank you. And the last time we've done this was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Are you mad? 10 years ago. That was back when we have John Terry. But that is a long ass time ago, 10 years ago. And today we've kept a clean sheet. 5 in a row. And you know what? I'm going to give him the plaudits. And he deserves it today. Edouard Mendy. What a man. He's just been brilliant. He's been brilliant since he's come in. And he looks so secure over the ball. It's unbelievable how much of an improvement he's made in that goalkeeper position. One save he made today was fantastic. And you know, people say, oh, it's at a good height for him, but it's the positional play as well. It's a step above, and it's what we need, to be honest, because our defence is dodgy. Our defence looked dodgy when Thiago Silva came off in the 65th minute, and we looked exposed when Rudiger, Zuma, the original culprits, back, causing us trouble again, and Mendy was there to dig us out of trouble. And you know, I flash back to the first penalty. I couldn't believe it. The first penalty was fine. Timo Werner, no mistakes, buries it. But you know, the ref, he's one of them refs. You know, you just know the kind of ref he is. He's one of the refs that are uptight about everything he does. He was dishing out yellow cards for fun today. He loved it. He gave one to Zuma at one point when he won the ball. This man was mad for it. And Ziyech as well, he gave a yellow card. That wasn't a yellow card. And then he ruined the game today. He did. He ruined the game, and it's unfortunate. Every player who played the game would say the same thing about this handball that happened, that gave us the second goal, the penalty. He stuck his hand up in the air, fair enough, but it hit his foot beforehand, and every player would say that's a natural reaction. And you know what? The poor fucker didn't even know that was gonna happen. And well, he was punished today, unfortunately. The penalty was harsh. But a red card, are you mad? Are you on crack cocaine right now? And you know what? I'm not even feeling guilty, because think back to all the times we've been fucked over by referees, and that's a big up yours to them. The one in 2009, the one that had me on my knees crying. Not the first time I've been on my knees crying, of course, not for any other reason, but that one was particularly bad. And then just last week with Aspilicueta and Maguire, that whole situation, we've been fucked over many times. And you know, I feel for Rennes, because you know, I'm sure they've been fucked over a few times as well, but they drew the short straw today and they got fucked over again. And the ref, I don't know, man. He was just he went off on one, and some refs are like that. But you could sort of tell from the get-go that he was going to be a bit uptight about every decision he made, dishing out yellow cards for fun. The sort of ref he was. And then we got into the second half. Tammy Abraham, fantastic. And I knew straight away Tammy got that pocket of space. And I knew from that moment, when Reece James received that ball, he was going to find him, because Reece James is so good under that scenario. When he needs to cross the ball, when he needs to pick out a player. And Tammy got that pocket of space, and Reece James picked him out brilliantly. Nice instinctive finish. We go 3-0 up. And I forgot to give credit to Timo Werner. Timo Werner's penalties, fantastic. And that's 7 goals this season for Timo Werner. Bear in mind, 4 of them have been penalties. So it's difficult to judge from that. But yeah, last 40 minutes coasted by. One thing I would like to talk about though is the substitutions. We're clearly bringing on those players to get them a run out, and the likes of Kovacic looked decent. Giroud looked very rusty, and that's understandable. Hasn't played many games, missed a few sitters here and there, and we'll let him away with it. This was the perfect game to bring him on to get him some game time. You might as well, because when's the next time he's gonna get game time realistically? So bringing him on was okay today, and I just think for me the stickler is Callum Hudson-Odoi. I really want him to succeed at this football club, and to be honest, I'm very disappointed with his just desire, his tenacity, his will to do well, his attitude. It needs to be better. It needs to be better. When he's not getting game time, he needs to prove on the pitch what he can do. He looked very indecisive on the ball again. At one point, it was clear that he needed to cross the ball into the box, passes it, and then the Rennes defender just cuts the attack completely. I don't know what is up with him at the moment. Maybe his head's elsewhere. Maybe he wants to go to Bayern Munich. I haven't a clue. But at the moment, for me, he just needs to do more. He needs to do more. He needs to fight for the badge more. Show the spirit. Show that you want to play in this team every week. To play for the first team. Take on players. Take on the players, for God's sake. I seen him today picking up the ball. He's looking backwards. Look forwards. Drive forward with the ball. That's your position. You need to make things happen. And he's just looking to go backwards all the time. And it gets to a certain point. Is it confidence? Is it that he's not playing regularly? Is it that he's pissed at the manager? I haven't a clue. But he needs to do more if he wants to start in this team. And yeah, that was my main take from the second half. Can't take much from this game. Especially when there's 10 men on the pitch for another team. You're like, if you play well, it's 10 men. But if you play badly, it's still 10 men. You're playing against 10 men. So it's not really a fair reflection. Rennes, I feel sorry for you. But we won 3-0. And at the end of the day, it's a big yes moment. We are 6 points clear of the qualification. Currently, all we need is another win and we're qualified. And that's a great feeling. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. If you enjoyed, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm preaching it every video from now on. Subscribe. You won't miss out, honestly. I'm covering everything over here. All the real stories. I will see you in the next video, which is Sheffield. Gonna be a tough game. Peace.